This is an eerie thicket. Once you enter, you can never escape. One day, a married couple suddenly heard a child crying for help from within the thicket. They decided to investigate. The husband entered the thicket first. The wife followed and tried to call emergency services on her phone, but the call wouldn't connect. Suddenly, she could no longer see her husband. Yet she could hear his voice from within the thicket, but couldn't find him anywhere. So they decided to jump up simultaneously. This way they could see each other. After jumping, they realized they weren't far apart. Strangely, when they jumped a second time, they found themselves hundreds of meters apart. The pregnant wife fell to the ground in fear. This field had somehow instantly transported them to different locations. The shocked husband also heard his wife falling. He ran frantically toward her. Yet by nightfall, they still hadn't found each other. But the wife suddenly encountered a man. He said he was the child's father. He was looking for his family to escape together, so the woman had no choice but to go with him. The two kept moving forward, searching for an exit. Suddenly, the woman tripped over something. She saw a pair of scissors on the ground, and it seemed like someone was buried nearby. But when she looked up, the man had vanished. The panicked woman called out to him but received no response. Suddenly, someone emerged from the thicket, and just like that, the woman disappeared into the thicket. Meanwhile, the husband was also calling for his wife, with no response either. Suddenly, a child's voice came from behind him. The child told the man that the thicket moves, but inanimate objects don't. He believed the boy had lured them there, but the child said it wasn't him who brought them. His family of 3 had done the same thing. After hearing cries for help and entering, they not only got separated but couldn't escape. Then the boy told the man, "Your wife is about to die." He asked the boy how he knew about his wife's condition. The boy said a stone told him, "If you want to know more, follow me." Shortly after, the two arrived at a stone. The child told the man that if he wanted to know about his wife's condition, he should place his hand on the stone. But just as the man was about to touch the stone, a terrifying scream from his wife came from behind. The boy said, "Your wife is already dead. It's too late to go now." But the man couldn't accept this. He rushed into the thicket and disappeared.